Welcome to the fifth video in our series entitled Attendance Matters. This collection of videos provides an introduction to improving school attendance, which is fully supported by research completed by our Forth Valley and West Lothian Regional Improvement Collaborative. Interventions. The Education Endowment Foundation found via robust and comprehensive meta-analysis that parental engagement is key to any targeted or intensive supports. A consistent message in our research was around the meaningful involvement of families in addressing the reasons for absence and subsequently being part of the co-creation of individualised interventions to address these absences. When families were not involved, then the interventions were less successful and demonstrated a possible negative impact on future home and school partnership working. Our research also showed that drilling down into the data, both quantitative and qualitative, to understand the causes of the absence was essential. This influenced ability to design a responsive and targeted approach. One size does not fit all. So which universal interventions does the research demonstrate as being the most effective? Drawing upon a multi-tiered system of support, as described in our previous attendance video 4, these interventions would be located within the first tier, as they constitute a universal approach. These can broadly be classified into the following three areas: practitioner level, school level, and preventative approaches. Whilst many of these interventions will be familiar to you, others may not, and there may also be interventions that have been used in the past but moved away from, and you may wish to revisit these. Moving on to explore evidence-based targeted interventions. Links to the interventions mentioned within this table, such as Healthy Minds and In My Shoes, can be found in our interactive attendance guide. The link is below within the description box. One area of note is the exploration of digital learning opportunities. North Lanarkshire is currently running a virtual school for those who are care experienced. East Goyle is also currently running a programme that works in partnership with local schools to re-engage learners within an online space, offering live, interactive timetable classes. East Goyle is currently accepting new referrals from schools for P2 to S2 for interrupted learners. There will be no charge to schools or local authorities. The initiation of the application process can be begun by completing an online form. There is an anticipation that there will be high demand for this provision. It's also important to note that East Goyle is not a school. Each learner remains on their own school role, with East Goyle acting as a proxy provider for as long as is agreed. The links for both of these virtual schools are below in the description box. North Lanarkshire information is just for information only. Continuing with targeted interventions. Supporting family factors is essential when putting in place targeted interventions. Flexible and part-time timetables are controversial, and there are different views on their effectiveness. The research shows, though, that they can have a role to play as part of a plan to increase a pupil's attendance. However, they do need to be carefully managed. So, what doesn't work? A longitudinal study carried out by Liu et al. In 2021 found that teachers can underestimate the impact they can have on reducing unexcused absence, especially in secondary school. Those teachers who valued attendance not only improved it, with 44% fewer maths classes and 54% fewer English classes being missed, they could also motivate students to achieve higher academic goals and increase the length of time that learners stayed in school. Blanket text messages that do not take account of the circumstances of pupils or families has been proven to be ineffective. Throughout our research, we found some very valuable information. The Children's Commissioner of England in 2022 found that children missing the second, third and fourth day of a new term were predicted an overall absence of around 45% or 31 days across that coming term. Also, whilst Fridays tend to be a common day for children to be absent, it's actually those children who miss the mid-week days, that Tuesday to Thursday pattern, who are more likely to be habitually absent from school. Please look out for our other videos within this Attendance Matters series, and a reminder that the link to our Attendance Interactive Guide is in the description box below.